I just want to comment on Israel's killing of the Hezbollah leader, Nasrallah. It's very painful to me, and I don't easily get pained, but it is that there is such moral confusion in the world that Israel is not celebrated for fighting some of the most evil human beings in the world today. Nasrallah and Hezbollah, among other things, you should just know this, they ruined Lebanon. These are not Palestinians, you must understand. These are Lebanese Shiites who, like the Iranian Shiites, it's a branch of Islam, just want Israel destroyed and the Jews in it killed. That's it. That's their entire purpose. And if it means destroying Lebanon in order to do it, they're fine with that. I remember visiting Lebanon when I was in my 20s. Lebanon was, and this is before Hezbollah, while the country was still at least 1/3 Christian, it was the paradise of the Arab world. People would go, not just Arabs, but certainly Arabs, to go to vacation in Lebanon, to enjoy themselves, the great restaurants, the beautiful views. And it was all ruined by the Palestinian entry into Lebanon and by the radical Israel haters like the Shiites who joined Hezbollah. And as a result, vast numbers of Christians left Lebanon. Nobody talks about that, of course. But Lebanon has been changed. It is so bad that, I don't know if you recall this, but a couple of years ago, there was this massive explosion at a port in Lebanon. Massive. And it hurt Lebanon terribly. And they wanted to do an investigation, and Nasrallah and Hezbollah nixed it. Don't do an investigation, because so many of their people were involved in the corrupt government that made it possible. They not only want to destroy Israel, that is all they exist to do. Like Hamas, I hate saying the obvious, Hamas and Hezbollah have built nothing. Nothing. The only thing that Hamas has built is tunnels. They've taken tens, if not hundreds, I don't know how many billions of dollars, certainly tens of billions. They could have made it, as Douglas Murray has put it often, Gaza could have been the Singapore of the Middle East. And instead it is destroyed, not by Israel, destroyed by Hamas, as Hezbollah is destroying Lebanon, because they only exist to destroy Israel. That is what gives their life meaning. None of you watching can relate to that, because none of you get meaning from the idea of destroying another country and its people. It almost doesn't make sense to you. It almost sounds like I made it up. I wish I had made it up. So they killed him and many of the lieutenants with this incredible ability to get the Hezbollah terrorists with the pagers that blew up, and then finding out where Nasrallah was meeting with his top lieutenants, having a meeting on how do we kill more Israelis. If you read the AP and the BBC and others, it's so often described as Hezbollah fought Israel to remove Israeli troops from southern Lebanon. The only reason that there were ever Israeli troops there was because Hezbollah was shooting missiles into northern Israel, as they have been doing for the last year. Israel has no interest in Lebanon. The only interest Israel has in Lebanon is making peace with it. And they tried. And the people who made peace with Israel, there was a very short period when there were Christian leaders of Lebanon and there was peace with Israel, and they were killed. You don't make peace with the Jews. You kill them. That's it. These are the people that Israel is fighting. And that this is not obvious gives you an idea of how awful Western education is and how awful the Western media are.